Yeah. Hey
Yo, yo,
guys.
yo.
Thanks for
Hello.
joining us today. We are live.
Doing a drop in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
So, you see how it's like the line is going up above?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if that means that it's not really working good or something.
I'm not sure.
We don't know either. Hey, let us know how we're doing, what it's looking like on your end. The internet has been kind of spotty.
Yeah, we're in the middle of typhoon season here, and it's been raining on and off. We did a live for about an hour yesterday, and only 9 minutes got through.
Yeah,
So.
that was a bummer,
Yes. Well.
but that's okay.
Yeah, that's
It was
okay.
about school.
It was about school. So you know what? Why don't we go over just a little bit of what we went over? So let's go over day 12 and what we have accomplished, right? I think that day 12, I'm just gonna go a bit
Day
real
12 was
fast. Yesterday.
yesterday.
Today's day 13, but let me just go over what we did yesterday. So wake up, we got the kids up early, day one of school. They were very excited. Himiko was up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. She wanted her clothes ironed. She wanted to get things done a certain way. Dee and I decided that we weren't gonna go for a walk.
Yeah.
Usually we go for a walk around 4:30 in the morning, but we decided to push it off just so that way we can get the kids ready, right? Um, we ate breakfast, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think my
Yeah.
mom
Grandma
made
cooked breakfast.
grandma cooked. My mom made breakfast, eggs and sausages, and yeah, the kids were some of the family members go there as early as like 6:30. So we dropped the
Yeah,
kids
that was
off.
early. That for me, that was like super early.
Yeah, so there was some introductions, right, that happened in that morning.
Mm-hmm.
We got to meet our kids' teachers,
Teachers, lots
and they
of
were
one-on-one
so
time.
accommodating, so accommodating. A lot
Very
of one-on-one time.
nice.
We learned that we were missing a few items, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We were missing some notebooks. We were missing some whiteout. We were missing all kinds of stuff. So there was something else too. Was the morning announcement in the morning. Um, it was interesting because the morning announcement before they even started was they had a morning prayer, and then after that they did a shout out. It was interesting because the principal was like, "Yo, hey, just want to let you guys know." Shout out to Hobart. He brought his kids over here. It's interesting how things come full circle. You know what I mean? He
Mm-hmm.
came here while he was in middle school. He left for the United States, and then he's back. And we were glad to have his kids. So it was kind of like very prideful moment. They did few shout outs too to like another family member who has like a construction business, and they helped the school kind of prepare. In fact, there was a few days before school started when the entire community came to the school and basically helped clean it up, right? So the construction company and their crews kind of painted the walls on the inside, on the outside, and it was great. They were doing passing out certificates to some of the students who went to summer school. I think
Right.
it's called. I think it was summer school, but yeah, it was nice. The ceremony probably ended around 7:30, and then we left. After that,
Mm-hmm.
we went for a walk. We did 3 miles, but we also
And we ran.
ran. So we did hit.
Yeah.
So for all those military people in the
High intensity training.
high intensity interval training.
There we go.
So we went ran walk. So that was 3 miles.
Mm-hmm.
It was great because
A 7K.
a 7K.
Is that right? Is 3 miles
I'm
7K?
not sure. I'm not sure.
I think so.
5K.
5K.
I
Oh,
think
it
it
was a
might be 5K.
5K. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think it
yeah.
might be 5K. So I picked up the kids for lunch, and then dropped them off after lunch. See, the thing is, um, it was awesome because picking up the kids for lunch, we got to see the teacher again. We got to see some of
Brought
the
them
parents.
home. We
Brought
had
them
a home
home.
cooked meal.
Yeah, we talked. They were so excited to talk about their first day of school. I was really worried. I was worried that like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, because when we dropped them off, I cried.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the cry that you do for like kindergarten. It was like the cry that I was like concerned that my children would struggle in school. That's what it was.
And to be honest, I mean, I can also relate. I went to school here in Philippines, you know, and up until I was fifth grade, and then my whole entire family migrated to the U.S. when I was 11, and it was very difficult for me to one learn the English language, um, and then also like a culture shock. You know, different cultures, different people, different ethnicity. Here in Philippines, you know, the barangay only well from another country, because all these kids are like speaking um, Tagalog in Ilocano, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
we were like, I took the kids back to school. He was asleep,
mhm.
and it was like pouring. So yeah, it's been pouring the last couple, like the last week. It's been pouring the whole week. I guess there's a typhoon coming through. We want to go on evening walks, but we get rained in, and we were like even today. But we were trying to go somewhere, and thank God we didn't go because it was like pouring. Yeah, the
So
rain.
what's your impressions on the first day of school
First day
and
of school.
everything that went through? That went through.
My daughter and my son both made friends in day, and it was a relief to know that they felt. It was a relief to know that they felt school was awesome. You know, like even if they're comparing it, awesome. You know, like even if they're comparing it, you know, to the different schools they've been to before, they were saying that they really like this school. That it was really easy to transition, and they weren't even concerned. Well, they used to do home ec in the U.S. Well, here you can take a class that is like social, like how to be a good citizen. You know, it's like citizenship. And this is they learn how to be good citizens. And some of the sayings that they say is like, I will them to respect and all that. And I will listen to my teachers. So, and my daughter was saying, and I know this is like, so Himiko said that one of the kids got hit with a ruler on a good minute. He opens his mouth and he's like, "Mom, how's my teeth?" And I was like, "Baby, they're good, they're good." And he's like, "No, no, like, am I gonna get a ball?" I was like,
Stay in and not go out. So after that, let me see. There was a car update. It's all the freezing and all that stuff. So day 13. Day 13.
Yo.
So here it is. So day 13. Um, my daughter wakes up early in the morning. So does Dee. So she woke up again at like 4:30 in the morning. It was raining really hard. The same thing happened. We could not go for a walk in the morning, so we just decided to help the kids out.
In a predicament.
Yeah, and that predicament was that he didn't have any snacks. He was hungry.
Yes.
He didn't pack his snacks, and he didn't have any money. So he kind of struggled. And
Oh, yes.
when it was time for us to like pick him up for lunch,
He was like,
he was
"I'm
so
hungry."
He was so hungry. So, but when we dropped the kids off to school, they were so excited. Again, we got our one-on-one time with the teachers. It's good, right? There's a
market.
My mom wanted to cook some balato,
Mm-hmm.
and what was her request? You remember?
She wanted us to get flowers, which are called sabon,
For the
in Ilocano,
from the
and like deep fried with cheese in the middle. Like I've had these flowers they're very like universal.
Edible.
Yeah, you could do anything with
you
them.
just take out the middle part, right? What is that called?
I mean, I think I could eat that too.
The pollen.
Yeah, the pollen. I could
so you
eat
just
that
take
too.
out the pollen. So I went to the market because we didn't get an opportunity to buy the school supplies yesterday. It was raining hard, and no tricycle to pick us up. We waited out there for 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
But there wasn't enough stuff, right? We bought cooking oil, the flour, some of the kids' supplies, but then Dee was looking for something very specific, so we had to go to a bigger mall.
Yes. Okay. So today I made a video on feminine products, and you can go and check out our video. It's only 4 minutes long. And I was looking for feminine products, and they don't seem to have the things that I would normally use here.
In
Like, in the barangay, in the like bigger mall town. So we are gonna have to expand our search and probably go like to a pharmacy, or I was looking online and it was if I could find these things in the Philippines, and there's a chance that stop moving. There's a chance that we may be able to find it in pharmacies in SMO. Oh, Heidi says I have to go to Manila.
Yeah, we're still waiting on our car.
Yeah, about that car. Okay, she says Shopee or I believe online. About that car. Okay, she says Shopee or I believe online. So check this out. I tried shopping at Lazada and my American cards were getting declined. And I think it's because of like
Fraud protection.
Yeah, fraud protection. You're moving the whole camera here. Yeah. So I think it's fraud protection was the issue. So I wasn't in the whole camera here. Yeah. So I think it's fraud protection was the issue. So I wasn't able to use my Apple Card, and then I was like, well, maybe I could pay for it when the people come, I can pay for it because they have this thing called like cash on delivery. But then when I pushed that, it said that it was going to get